Snappers, it's Tortoise the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of ARK Survival Evolved. We are here with our tribe mate Jay Seed and his couple raptors, and back behind Bumbling Baby somewhere, there it is Booger, his pterodon. And we are down here by our old swamp base. Well, now it's a swamp base. By our old base, and we are getting our raft on, and we are going to move out to the... as Booger lands in the water. Alright, so I've got all the materials on me. I'm so encumbered I can't even move. But, I wouldn't have thought he'd sit in the water, but I guess it's shallow enough?
Yeah, it doesn't count as actual water.
Huh. But he wouldn't land in the not water in the swamp.
Right.
That's weird.
I don't understand it.
Alright, so I've got all the ingredients I need. We've got our 250 wood, we've got 125 fiber, and 75 hide.
Whoa.
Everything that we need to make our raft. So let's go ahead and just craft this sucker. Let's get going. That's gonna light my inventory a bit, maybe?
I would hope.
I guess we'll see how heavy the raft is by itself, but these things are pretty cool. It's a pretty decently sized item. You can put structures and stuff on top of it, which is awesome. Let's see, what is my weight at? Ooh, way overweight. Let's quickly drop this thing in the water. I've never driven one of these, so this will be interesting, but there it goes.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's a thing of beauty. Alright, so we should be able to get... Let me grab Bumbling. Yeah, if you want to grab Bumbling, maybe see if you can get him on the raft. Yeah, okay, there we go. You may need to give me the saddle, and then we can get Bumbling Friend up there, and then Booger should be able to just follow behind us, and or we can land him on there if we need to, but
I'm not gonna make Bumbling Friend be embarrassed and wear those nerdy glasses, though. I took them off.
Oh, you can take them off? Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, once you drag the saddle back into your inventory, you can shift-click and drag the glasses off of it.
Got it. Alright. Oh.
Okay. I'm out of the way.
Had a little bit of a lag spike there. Okay. Am I still encumbered? Why am I... What's going on? Yeah.
Do you just weigh too much for him to move?
Yeah, so I gotta drop some stuff. Let's drop that. Let's drop that. Okay, we probably are gonna want all that stuff back, but I'll pick it up once I get him on the raft. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, no, he's on. He's on. Alright.
There, I picked up your stuff.
Okay. Alrighty. I think that's everything we need. Right,
Booger,
Baby Seed?
follow me. Yeah, he's my buddy.
Baby Seed's joining Jay for his recording session, as he does, I think, every recording he's done since Baby Seed was born. But it's late, and Baby Seed's mad at us for keeping him awake. He's like, Dad, stop recording. Go to bed. Alright. So I've got no idea how to drive this thing, but we're going to try. See, we've got the rudder here. We're going to try and...
I think it functions just like the dinos, you just move it with forward.
Yeah.
You have to hit E on the...
I'm trying to grab the rudder, but it's not doing anything. So let's... Do you want to try?
Oh, yeah, look down at the floor and then hit E to drive.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. Drive. Okay. Ooh, fancy. Oh, yeah.
Are they staying on?
Oh, yeah, they're staying on. It's designed to carry animals.
Baby is so close to the edge, though, it's like, you're making me nervous.
Do you want to saddle him real quick and move him closer to the center?
No, he's fine.
Okay. I don't think there's instability. Oh. Bugger flew right through me. Okay. So yeah, the rafts actually work pretty well. I'm going to take a screenshot. Stop, let me take a selfie real quick. And,
But first, let me take a selfie.
But yeah, so we are, as I've told you guys, and I'm sure Jay's mentioned it as well, because I've been watching his videos, we are heading south. We've got a little island picked out to the south of the main continent, / island, whatever you want to call.
Oh, I saw a lag spike and all the dinos went backwards into the water. Oh, that scared me.
Yeah, Booger's the only one who's moving for me. He's kind of rubber banding back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's a big shark. Last I saw, these things are invincible for the most part, so sharks and other things shouldn't really be an issue. But we've got a bit of a trek down the south, down the eastern side to the south. Ooh, big shark coming. To get to our island. It's in the most southeast corner of the map.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be pretty much a paradise out there. No real carnivore spawns happen on this island. It's been dubbed by the community either South Haven or Herbivore Island, or there's a number of different other names that people use for it. But it's remained unclaimed on our server, and so it's one of the top recommended places for bases that I found online, and nobody had claimed it. So I figured, why not? Let's oh, big rocks. Probably should try to avoid that a little bit. Yes,
just
bumbling.
a little to the left of it looks clear. I've got my camera view way zoomed up in the air above us.
Got it.
Nice deep ocean below us.
Whew. Yeah, this handles a lot better than I thought it would. This is awesome.
Yeah, the raptors look really cool. Just the wind through their feathers.
Yeah. And it's good that this works out pretty well because we have a pretty huge herd of dinos that we have accumulated at this point. Or at least Jay has a pretty huge herd of dinos.
You're doing pretty well.
I've got a handful, but I've been intentionally like holding off on taming because it's like we're moving out to an island that like is gonna be a pain to get them out there. But so we've got a fair bit of dinos, but this handles very well, so that'll be pretty easy to get to. Ooh, I don't know if that rock will do anything, but let's.
Just go to the right of it, you should be okay.
Yeah, the sail's kind of in the way. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, didn't see it coming.
You really have trouble seeing stuff. So there's the island, and just around the corner here is our little...
Yeah, so we've got a southern base here, which all of our dinos have congregated at. I moved everybody out from the swamp. I was thinking we'd, ferry more people, although I'm glad I didn't leave too many other people, because it's not really that big. And the raptors kind of take up some good space, but yeah. So Jay brought Booger and I brought these guys down just to get us down the beach a little easier. Let's beach this for a second.
Remember, don't hit Jay, or they are all gonna run at you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun to see. All right. So this is our little southern base. Jay set this up, and we've got all our dinos. He's got numerous trikes and lots of carbos and parasaurs and lots of bulky people. We've got two. We're gonna have to have Elwin come by and move the Ronin Ambassador at some point, but.
Well, I can grab it now. Booker could pick it up.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That works. But yeah, so well, I guess we've got the Raptors on there. Who else do you want to throw on at this point? Or do we need anybody else at this point? We can just head over and start exploring the island. I haven't been out there yet, so I'm pretty anxious to see what's in store.
Yeah, let me grab Booger and go ahead and hop on and sail over.
Alright, and you're going to
fly behind you. Yeah.
Alright. Works. E to drive.
Yeah, if you weren't paying attention when I showed the prank I did on Winter and Poet, that would have been my last video at this point. I got Booger here, this pterodon, and then the ability to craft the saddle. I got the materials, or the blueprint, excuse me, from Evo. And we now owe him a campfire blueprint, I believe, something like that.
I've got one of those. What does he want a campfire blueprint for?
I think they want to start over and not use any of the engrams on the real basic stuff.
Okay.
And now that I've got this guy, I crafted the spyglass, and it's amazing.
Yeah, that spyglass was useful. Ooh, we need to. Well, once we get to land, we should double back at some point and see if we can't find Raphael.
Oh yeah, the fourth Carbo, the fourth Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, Jay was hunting with his Carbos at some point, or his Ichthyosaur got attacked and they disappeared, and we thought they were gone for good. And then
I never got death messages.
Right,
so.
right.
It's just kind of like, well, it must have happened when I wasn't paying attention.
Right, or offline, or yeah, something. And
You're
but
so
yeah.
slow.
Oh wow, you just zoomed past. But yeah, so there's a nice little like half moon bay right here that you can see Jay flying into, and we're gonna kind of go in there and dock. There's a couple of tiny little out islands here too that we could potentially do something with, because we gotta be careful with this island. From what I've heard, it's a pretty nice island. You don't have the hostile spawns to deal with, so we don't have to worry about like T-Rexes or Spinos or anything wrecking our house. And there's pretty decent metal deposits on this island. But we gotta make sure we don't build too close to the rocks up on the hill, because then they won't respawn. So we're gonna have to be careful of where we put structures, I guess. But
oh yeah, there are. Wow. I never even like looked at any of the stuff up here.
have you done a flyby before?
I mean, I've seen the shape of the island from thousands of feet further up, but never come close enough to see the individual rocks spawn in.
Sure. So yeah, this is let me look at the map real quick. So, yeah,
It's
we're
in the
down
very
here.
bottom corner.
Yeah, kind of in the very bottom corner there, and it's not a real big place, but it should be good enough for a tribe of what is just 2 at this point. So
Yeah.
we may expand. Maybe we'll talk to some other people, see if they're interested in joining us out here or something maybe. But for now, we've got this nice bay. It's pretty shallow. It does get deeper. I was thinking maybe we wouldn't have to worry about megalodons spawning in here, but you know, up to like this point, you're basically like at knee height. And then we've got like ichthyosaurs that spawn here. Look at the ton of ichthyosaurs. There is a big megalodon there, but I mean, at least like half the bay is just like super shallow, and so that'll be
shark?
nice. Hmm.
You said there's a shark?
Yeah, when you get to the drop-off up here, there was a bunch of ichthyosaurs, and then there was a lone megalodon
Oh yeah, he's
in there.
right behind them.
Yeah.
Shark juice. Ooh ah. Ooh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, don't get too deep.
I want them to come. I want them to come up towards me and these dolphins.
I can draw them in. I've got that crossbow on me still, I think.
Will it shoot bolts into the water?
Yeah, that's the purpose of the crossbow. It's basically just a bow that you can fire underwater.
Oh, nice.
Let me,
Yeah, take one of them off, because I want to stab him. Get him right up in the shallow stuff.
okay, so I need 9.
Yeah, there's so many dolphins here. And I've got meat in the end of my hotbar, so they are all like friend.
Okay, somebody's
Sure.
mad. Get out of the water, Jay.
I'm looking at both of them, and they're...
Well, I've got the
Happy.
battle music, but they're not,
Oh, I don't. You'd think we both would.
Yeah, I would have thought. Oh, I'm drowning.
GG.
Whoops.
Yeah, they're clearly distracted by something.
Yeah, there's something down there they're trying to get at.
Wonder what.
Oh.
It's not one of my old ichthyosaurs, is it?
No, you'd be able to see the green name tag for them.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
No, ichthyosaurs, don't push me out into the deep with the sharks. Thank you.
Yeah, they keep pushing into me too.
But yeah, there's tons of them. We should have pretty easy taming of those guys. Jay's had several, but I think they're all dead at this point, so...
I think there might be one left. There's
It's-
hope for one.
Yeah, there's certainly possible. We're hoping that... we thought all the Carbonemuses were dead, but we found 3 of them recently, and the other ichthyosaur was with that pack at some point, so... Oh, it's an ankylosaur. Oh, I want one of these so bad. The ankylosaur is-
Island?
Yeah.
What? Where?
Well, it's Herbivore Island, so yeah, you get, Can you see me? Over by the Bronto?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're way over there.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I click outside the game.
Yeah, so the Ankylosaurs are the best in the game at harvesting metal. So as soon as we can...
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, as soon as we can get a saddle for one and get one tamed, well, this island will be just yielding crazy amounts of metal for us, which will be awesome. Be very useful for tools and all that. But this Parasaur is not too bad either. She might make a good mate for Neko at some point.
And if we kill them all, new stuff will spawn.
Yeah. That is
We just gotta make sure not to build all over the island.
Right. Right. We'll have to be strategic on where we're placing things a little bit, because it isn't a huge place. But, yeah. It's got good space, especially, like, right here at the bay. There's a nice little, like, alcove in the cliffs there, which we can tuck a little fortress into if we want to. Build a Parasaur. That was quick.
I love the pike.
Yeah, the pikes are pretty nice. We got a couple of hand-me-downs from Ronan as I was helping Elwyn move when the new biome update was coming. I think I mentioned this before, but they were thinking that everything was going to get destroyed when that happened, and so there was just stuff there like, it's not worth moving this stuff. If you want it, just take it. And so I picked up a couple of broken pikes and some other armor and things that we've since been able to repair, and it's worked out pretty nice. It's worked out pretty nice. But yeah, so nothing but herbivores on here, so we don't have to worry about getting attacked in our sleep. The raft is pretty useful, but I think at some point we'll probably, well, maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll have to talk about it, Jay. If we actually do want to set up a bridge to the mainland or something.
We could, or we could just make a really big raft.
Yeah,
I flew way up in the air, and the island actually kind of looks like the Phinoma, the piggy.
Yeah, whatever.
Kind of like its skull.
That's fun.
It's really weird.
Let's see, I'm gonna grab Bumbling Baby real quick, and I think do a quick tour of the island.
I'll give the aerial to her.
Yeah.
There's the rocks, there's the trees, there's the bay.
And scene.
Yeah, pretty much.
There really isn't a ton to the place, but it's a nice secluded, peaceful place that we can set up shop on. Oh, I forgot, he's really encumbered. Let me get your... let me get that from you.
We've got Brontos, another Parasaur. Let me get through the trees. What's down here? Some Trikes. Ooh, like 5 or 6 Stegos, a couple more Ankylosaurs.
Yeah, there's some pretty good prime targets on this island for nothing that'll attack us until we attack it, but
right.
You know, Stegos drop prime meat, so if we're doing taming at some point, we've got an overabundance of Stegos here. We can potentially harvest and.
Although with so many groups of herbivores,
right,
they're going to be mate boosted.
Right,
possibly,
mate boosted. You'll aggro.
They'll all get mad. Yeah.
So yeah, you'll have to be strategic on how you take those guys on, I guess. But,
right. Like how I made the mistake of killing that Dimorphodon by letting it go after and buzz around that Bronto's head when I didn't think it was getting attacked.
Oh yeah, buzzer.
And yeah. I do so many stupid things off camera.
Yeah, Jay's got new dinos every time he turns on the camera because it's
well, I can't record a lot because of little guy here.
Yeah, yeah. And you just kill things quickly.
Well,
but you also tame a lot of stuff too, so it works out in the end.
letting the hunger go down, man. I'm telling you, that's the way to tame.
Yeah, that's
It
what
takes a while to force the hunger down by feeding it narco to keep it asleep, but
yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you've got a good source of narcotics that you can afford to just, like, kind of waste them in that way, yeah, it's definitely the way to go. Because, yeah, I think I did that with my Stego, and, yeah, I think I only let that go down, like, by 1,000, and then I went for it, and it was, like, he tamed 2/3 or whatever, like, immediately, as soon as I put berries in there, so that worked out. But yeah, I'm excited now that we're finally out here to set up base and get some farming going. And I know most farming is worthless, but especially like the higher end crops that we can't just get abundantly with the stego or the trikes. I mean, berries for the most part, yeah, I could bring Spike up here and get like hundreds of narco berries and not really have to worry about it.
Right.
But you know, the carrots and like some of the like I really want one of those
Carrots, the
dodicaruses.
potatoes.
Like yeah, the corn. I mean, I really want one of those the armadillos, the dodicarus or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And they tame best with those higher end crops. So I really get some of that going. And I think it'd just be fun.
And you
I'm
need them for
interested.
kibble too if you want to really get
Right. Yeah, all the kibbles. Yeah, you need those for that too. That's right. I forgot about that. Because that's like one of each crop plus some meat. Like you have a whole combination of stuff.
Yeah, you gotta have some jerky, some berries. There's a lot to it.
Yeah, so this island's not really that big, but I think, you know, how much space do we really need, honestly? So
Right.
I think eventually maybe we could wall off kind of the entry to the bay, put in a wall and a gate or something.
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
we totally could.
Then we wouldn't have to worry about megalodons coming in to eat our ichthyosaurs and all kinds of stuff. So many possibilities. And there's a nice open space here. We can take out that tree and these rocks and put some stuff towards the bay. I think if we go close enough to the bay, we won't really have to worry about interfering with the spawning of some of these rocks up here. But I don't know. So many possibilities that now that we're out here, we can actually start to explore, which will be cool.
Right. And get rid of this little shack we have on the other beach.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, some of that, you know, I'm thinking maybe we'll build like a stable over on that side. Something.
Just to keep some of these guys
Right,
safe
because-
and not have to
Yeah.
go back and forth.
Not all of our dinosaurs, whether, you know, it's some of the ones we've got already or future ones we tame, like, because eventually we'll want to get some of the bigger carnivores and stuff, but there's really no need for them to be on this island. Because there's no threats here. So, I mean, we'll probably be, you know, if we get a T-Rex or something, it'll be, you know, mainly used on the mainland, so we'll build a big stable or something over there that we can keep some of that stuff. Potentially.
Good idea.
But yeah, so many possibilities. Now Jay and I probably have to spend some time shuttling our materials and our dinos and stuff back and forth on the raft. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. Anything else you want to do, Jay?
I'm gonna do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. What was it? It's a
It's an aileron roll.
aileron roll. Yeah.
Thank you, game theory.
Apparently, Star Fox had it wrong. The jerks.
Are you on the raft? Is that you?
No, bumbling friend is on the raft
Yeah.
still.
Oh, I was seeing the green letters of raft
Oh.
right by the.
Got it. Yeah, no, I'm riding around on
The
top of
rudder.
the island with the baby.
Where are you?
Kind of in some foliage right now.
Oh, I'll find you. You can't hide. There's not that much island for me to fly over.
Yeah, I can't shift and hide my name tag, I guess.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, things aren't blocky enough for that.
Nope.
Forced landing, out of stamina.
You'll never catch me.
Yeah, you are a bit faster on the ground than I am.
Oh yeah, on the ground for sure. But yeah, so I think this is gonna be awesome. I'm actually pretty surprised that nobody had claimed it yet. Although I think early.
Seems like somebody would have.
Yeah. Early game, it sounds like it's pretty hard to get to. Like, if you try to swim out here from the island without a flyer or something, you pretty
you're
much
screwed.
get eaten. Like, I was reading online, was looking for, like, where should we set up base? People were like, that island's great. I had to try to swim out there, like, 20 times before I finally survived and made
Oh,
it out
wow.
there. It's like, yikes, yeah. So, having a flyer, or the rafts were added recently, so that makes it a lot easier.
I swam near the island when I had all 4 ninja turtles in the water with me, but
Well,
because
yeah,
they were wrecking
if
sharks.
you've got an entourage, it probably helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, lots of stegos here. We're gonna have to do some taming because
Oh yeah, for sure.
we both have trank arrows available now. So now that we've got a base, I'm excited to get going and start getting my taming on.
And finally organize all the stuff we've got.
Oh, yeah,
We're using
so-
so many dinos
just
as
like
storage lockers.
Yeah, oh yeah, all of our stuff is just inside of all the trikes and the parasaurs and everything. It's a mess got to figure out where we want to put our storage hut and get that stuff going. And yep, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check back now that we are at our place. There's gonna be some exciting stuff going on here. As we get our stuff all set up and we start building our ranks and all that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm really excited about it. Jay and I have been anxiously waiting to get together and record this for like 2 weeks now, I think, trying to get this going. And so that's it's exciting that it's finally here and we can finally get going on all the stuff we've been having planned. And Baby Seed says it's time to stop recording. So I think we're going to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortoise the Gray, and he has been JC. Make sure to check out his channel. He's put out a lot more ARK than I have, I think, recently. So
I just caught up. I think we're both around the same total.
Well, yeah, I guess, but more frequently recently, yeah.
Yeah, I've kind of gotten really hooked to this and started ignoring other series I should probably focus a bit more on. But
what are well, you've got your baseball series. What other ones do you? Because I know
Pixel
you've wrapped
Piracy
up Piracy.
just wrapped up.
Yeah.
Yep. Spatials is just about wrapped up.
Got it. Is there like an end to that game?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
I'm excited. I've loved both of those little mini games. Not mini games, but little indie games that you've been playing.
Yeah. And then I've got 2 new indie games that I've been given an early look at that'll come out soon.
Nice.
And then, of course, Full Stack. And
oh, right, Full Stack. Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited. We might be getting Game Shark working for Pixelmon.
Yeah, that's exciting. Pixelmon may be starting back up here in a little bit. I've had a bit of a hiatus just because I've been so busy. But, yeah, we're getting Game Shark back, which will make things a little bit easier on the Pixelmon side. So we may be seeing some PXO coming back out again.
That'll make things so much better.
Yeah. But, yeah, so exciting stuff on both of our channels. Make sure to double check. If you guys have not subscribed to Jay yet, I don't know why you're watching my channel because I tell you guys to do that all the time. Go check him out, do that, and we will see you guys back here next time as we continue to set up. God, there's good space down here. As we continue to set up our base on this awesome little island. Alrighty, guys, make sure to leave likes, comments, and subscriptions if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you all back here next time. Have a good one.
You bet. See you guys.